Assistant, and today I represent one part of our research with the topic of ion fluxes in precipitation, true for forest floor solution and topsoil solution in Aleppo pine forest, actually Mediterranean vegetation region. First of all, what is atmospheric deposition? It's a very important transfer process for gases and particles from the atmosphere to the terrestrial and aquatic surface. We have two different types of atmospheric deposition, dry and wet deposition. For us, the wet deposition is the most important, and that is the process whereby atmospheric gases mix with the suspension of the water, and through the rain, snow, or fall down on the surface. When we talk about atmosphere, we need to clarify some interaction between atmosphere and between vegetation, in my case between the forest. And when the precipitation gets in the contact with the surface, for example leaf or needles, previous deposed material can wash out through the washed out and they change chemical properties and chemical composition, what is very important to understand so much processes in our results. And secondary, that we have ion exchange between the processes take place between precipitation and canopy. The leaf or needle can uptake one part of, for example, anions and cations, and once precipitation reaches the ground, the water actually can flow through the surface. We call the surface runoff, or infiltrate to the soil or an forest floor, thereby became the component of the soil solution. Soil solution actually is the liquid phase in the soil, which is composed of the water and dissolved substances such as anions, cations, nitrates, organic compounds, and traces, and that are present in the pore space between the soil. Soil and forest floor can have really strong influence of the chemical composition of soil solution. Example through the soil texture and the structure, cation exchange capacity, organic matter, pH value, and example microbiological activity. General processes really complicated. And example, forest floor can influence such as buffering the pH value, absorption capacity, etc. Nutrients in the soil solution are really important because the plants, tree or shrubs, they take the nutrients from the soil solution to the root, and depends on the chemical composition of the soil solution, they can have bad or good influence to the forest and to the trees. Why we choose Aleppo pine forest in Saldensis? First of all, because my institute is located in the Mediterranean area, and all around us is Aleppo pine forest. And not just that, it's the most widespread species in Mediterranean, but in Croatia too, if we talk about Mediterranean vegetation zone. And it's really important species for reforestation of degradation area. Here, how I said before, our experimental plot is located in Croatia, in eastern Adriatic coast near Split. Split is the second biggest city in Croatia, and we settled two experimental plots. First experimental plot outside the forest, and second inside the forest. Under the tree canopy, and we have precipitation call. We had the precipitation precipitation collectors, and gravity lysimeters, which are the collectors who collected the soil solution. Here we can see we settle the 3 collectors of precipitation outside the forest and 5 collectors, actually the lysimeters, outside the forest on the depth of 10 centimeter. Why we choose 10 centimeter? Because other literature, from the other literature, in first 10 centimeter, we can see differences between atmospheric, actually the connection between atmospheric deposition and soil solution. Inside the forest, we had 9 collectors for precipitation, 5 collectors for soil solution below the forest floor, and 5 collectors for soil solution below the forest soil and top mineral soil in the depth of 10